Okay, I'm on. Good morning. So my name is May Doldelau. Hi, Envision again. Welcome back. Hi, Michael Harris. May Doldelau, and today's topic is how to stay accountable with an accountability partner. Let's do this. Somebody said, let's do this. Okay. So I am live from Honolulu, Hawaii, and I do these webinars every Wednesday morning to help people become financially free as quickly as possible. Hi, one, Marco one, welcome. Hi, seven, lots of sevens, welcome. So this is live on multiple channels, just so you know. So if I'm not looking directly at you at one point, it's because I have YouTube live on, Instagram live, Periscope, and Facebook live. I believe in leveraging my time, if you haven't figured that out already. So let me tell you a little bit about who I am. Good topic. Thank you, Wallet Coach. Talk to you a little bit about who I am. My name again is May Doldelau. I spell it M-E-Y. I have a blog called YesFinanciallyFree.com. All right. So at any point, blog, that's YesFinanciallyFree.com. You can go there, put in your name and email, and I will notify you when I do these live webinars. Okay, so I have an email list. You can go there. It has lots of free information. I give you a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. Hi, Pakalolo. Oh, Pakalolo, okay. Hi, welcome. So I give you a free guide to Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. That from my blog, YesFinanciallyFree.com, and you will get notified when I do these live webinars. I have a lot of financial difficulties back in 2010, 2009. I used to have over $30,000 in debt, and I saved very little money, if nothing. In my 20s, I saved nothing, okay? I would save and then I would spend it all. That's what I used to do. So I had a net worth of zero for the longest time. I started overspending, got into credit card debt. So I had a negative net worth of like negative 23,000. And I remember one day when I went into my boss's office, I used to work at a bank here in Hawaii. And I was bouncing my checks. What does that mean is I would pay things like my rent or hi, Kamel. And what happened was my check wouldn't go through and I would get fees because I didn't have enough money in my bank account. Hi, Annabelle. So I would get fees like $30 per check. You know, sometimes I'd have $90 in fees, $60 in fees. I went to my boss and I apologized because I worked at a bank and they actually keep track of people who do this, like keep bouncing checks. And if you're an employee, you might get in trouble. So I went and talked to him and he gave me some advice. He told me everything you owe. So in his office, I did this. I wrote down all my debts. Actually, I told him what my debts were and he wrote it down for me, okay? He wrote down what my debts were. I had back rent at the time. I had 3 credit card debts, all down. He totaled up my debt payments, which was $1,400 a month at the time. And I was an analyst at the bank at the time. That was pretty much half my salary. More than half of my salary was debt payments at the time. So he wrote down all that I owed, and I owed 20-something thousand in 2010, and I had $1,400 a month every month. And this was not a house. This was not a mortgage. This didn't include my rent. Okay. Hi, KFJ888. Welcome. So fast forward, all this debt in 2010, you know, a lot of stress, okay? I finally paid off everything in April of 2016, and I had no more debt payments. So in December of 2016, through an analysis of our finances, passive income streams of about $500 per month, my job in December of 2016, doing finance freedom coaching for a living as a part-time business. And thank you. And I became a full-time mom to my son, who is now 4, who I honestly really missed because I was working a full-time job at the bank and I wanted to be home with him. Okay, so I don't know if there's any parents out there. Hi, Abu Bandit. Thanks for the hearts. I don't know if there's any parents out there who have ever stressed out about not being home with their kids because they have to work a job, but I was one who just hated being there. I hated a job. Lexi. So that was my story. Now in 2017, year after I quit, condo in Waikiki, which is where I am now. Those are our surfboards up there. I also did 5 weeks of vacation. All right, which haven't done in, I don't even know when I've ever taken 5 years of vacation. Maybe when I was back a student and we got summers off. But 5 weeks of vacation, including my first cruise to Mexico, a 7-day cruise. My life has changed dramatically. Hi, Joel NX. Hi, Rusty Boy 808. Yesterday, I was spending the whole day thinking of how grateful I am to be in the position where I could stay home all day with my son, do things like this. I know, 5 weeks. Can you believe it? It's amazing. Hi, Sahib 4422. So, and last year I had my business grow. It became to a point where I could self-fund my business. So the money I make can pay for my salary and all this stuff. And now for a living part-time, I help people become financially free as quickly as possible. I also increase our passive income stream, part-time business. That's my part-time business as well. So it's great to have you all here. And thinking about how I love simply and have a bunch of extra time. Cool. We have someone else on here who lives simply. I definitely live pretty simply, have to admit. But anyway, I like going to the beach a lot with my son. We go to the playground too, the zoo, the aquarium. We just have a lot of fun. The English can meet us. So let's talk about today's topic. All right. Now, if you want to see a replay of these webinars, they are on my blog. YesFinanciallyFree.com. Hi, Nick Sanevita. Hi, Daryl Dudley. So you can go there and then you can have all of my webinar broadcasts from Wednesday mornings. They are all very good. They're all designed to help you become financially free or create the dream life that you want as quickly as possible. And for me, the dream life is that you're living on purpose. You're doing what you love for a living, right? You are with the people you love, and you're growing as a person. That's, to me, the ideal lifestyle. It doesn't mean everything's perfect and hunky-dory, but it means that you're on track to where you want to go instead of being stuck in a job that I didn't want to be in. Really didn't want to be there after a while. I learned a lot from it. I'm not going to knock it. Good to me, taught me a lot about finances, and I really appreciated the experience, but I really did want to outgrow that position so that I could move on and have more freedom, and which I wish upon you as well. So here's the topic: how to stay accountable with your goals with an accountability partner. All right. So if you are watching on YouTube Live, on my blog, so if you got the email from my email list, and if you haven't gotten on my email list, go to YesFinanciallyFree.com. Put in your name and email, and you can get on my email list. Okay, Yes Financially Free, the LY at the end. YesFinanciallyFree.com. Okay, on my blog, I have everything I'm going to talk about right there written out as well. So, and there's a video. There's video there as well. But here we go. So, a lot of us make goals, especially in the new year, right? We want to stick to our goals. A lot of people start working out. The gym is very crowded right now when I go to the gym, right? People start working out more. They're people who decide they want to do something better with their finances, right? They have a lot of resolutions, okay? What else is going on? Hi, Enter Finance Advisor, welcome. Whatever it is that your goals are, and it might be just to have better relationships, maybe it's to find a soulmate. Hi, Cassia74. A lot of times we find it hard to stay accountable to what we promise we will do ourselves, right? So for me, I had this goal that I was going to grow this business, right? This internet business that I do. And I wanted to grow it while I was working my full-time job at the bank. And I was like, how can I get this done? How can I grow this business? So I knew I had to work an hour every day at least. So about an hour a day, and I could get the business going. I just had only an hour a day in the morning, like early morning at 5:45 5:45 a.m. to 6:45 a.m. That was the only time I had because I had a full-time job, and I was a mom. So I had to get to work, right? I had to be at work by 8 a.m. every morning. So I knew when I had this job, I had to wake up early. I had to get my hour in, and then I had to go to work. And then after work, I was with my son, and cooking, cleaning, whatever, being a mommy. Hi, corporate sister. So I knew I had to wake up in time to get my problem was, as you can imagine, is I couldn't wake up. I was too tired. I kept sleeping in. So what did I do? I ended up going to a charity dinner, and I met a life coach there. Hi, Ella Dia 10, welcome. So I talked to this life coach, and I told him my issue. I said, I can grow this business. I actually know what to do. I know what to do when I get online. I know how to market. I just don't wake up early enough, so I don't do anything because I'm just exhausted. I know I have to wake up, though. This is the key. So he told me about this method of how to get an accountability partner to help you get your goals. Hi, Rebel Ryan. So everybody pay attention. It's really amazing. I use it all the time. It helps me get very productive in whatever goal that I have. So here it is. He said, first of all, you need an accountability partner. Hi. You need to find someone to help you stay accountable. And then second, you need to figure out your motivation. So actually, first thing he said was, what are you motivated by, pain or pleasure, right? Can you explain that? Okay, so he explained it a little better. Basically, he said, pain is when because you don't want to lose something or you don't want to get hurt. So let's say you go to work because you don't want your boss to yell at you. All right, you get to work on time because you don't want the pain of losing your job. You need the money. I'm doing great, thanks. So hi, Armplum, welcome. So that's why you go to a job, maybe because of pain. Like you're afraid that you'll get in trouble. Pleasure would be if you went to the job because you enjoy the job, or you go to the job because money and you're excited to earn more money. Hi, Johnson 367. That would be motivated by pleasure. All right. So if you're motivated by pain, you're afraid of loss. All right. Oh, TT Trey, welcome. Hey, how's it going, guys? So are you motivated by pain or are you motivated by pleasure? Does the thought of losing something make you really motivated, or does the thought of gaining something motivate you? So everybody is different, okay? Thanks to the hearts. I'm motivated by pain, right? So I'm afraid I'm going to lose something. I'll work harder to keep it. Now, I know my husband is motivated by pleasure. Hi, Weights and Feather. Hi, Cow to Create Cruelty. Welcome. Hi, RMRCP. Welcome. So my husband's motivated by, and Facebook Live, we have someone on, welcome. My husband's motivated by pleasure. What that means, hi, Eden Edson, welcome. Gain, someone's motivated by gain. We have a gain person here. My husband's also motivated by gain. He loves to go and do, he loves to do well at a job and get bonuses. Like every time he does something good, he wants to get money, right? Give me a gift, give me money, give me something. He gets real excited. So he's motivated by gain. All right. SRRMRT, welcome. So for you now, and you can let me know too, Johnson says he's motivated by gain. What are you motivated by? Are you motivated by pleasure or are you motivated by pain? All right. So that's the first question that he had me really think about. So hi, Gigolo215, welcome. So when I told him I'm motivated by pain, he told me the next step. Now, I will tell you if you're motivated by pleasure, I will tell you the next step as well. Your goal. What is your goal? What do you have to stay motivated on? So in my example, I needed to wake up early. Hi, welcome to YouTube Live. I had to wake up 1 hour early in the morning to work on my internet business. That was my goal. Okay, and I couldn't wake up. I kept sleeping in. That was my goal. All right. So what is your goal? You need a goal. Maybe you need to get to the gym for a half hour a day or an hour a day. Maybe your goal is you want to create passive income and you want to increase it by $10 a month or whatever, whatever goal you have. What is your goal? All right. So you need a goal first and foremost. All right. So my goal was I needed to wake up at like 5:45 every morning, do 1 hour of internet marketing and then go to work. Okay. So that was my goal. Hi, welcome, Edha. Welcome, Musta. So anyways, he said this. since I'm motivated by pain, find an accountability partner, and then you can do it in whatever way makes sense to you. But he said a lot of people motivated by pain, you can use money as an incentive. You can use this for pleasure as well. So how would you do it? You figure out an amount of money that you don't want to lose, all right? So if you're doing your goal and you don't do it, it would be like a penalty. Like if I didn't wake up early one morning, I would have to pay this amount and it would hurt, okay? He said, pick an amount that would really hurt. So he said he did this example with another person and the guy, $1,000 didn't really hurt him because he had a lot of money. But when you said $2 or something like that, he was like, oh, that would hurt, right? So pick an amount that would hurt. Like you really don't want to lose that amount of money. So for me, I picked $500. For me at the time, $500 would really hurt. If I had to pay out $500, it would it would take me a couple months to recover from that. You know, it would suck. So I was like, $500 would be horrible. So I picked my amount. It was $500. Now the next step is to write a check, all right? Actually write 2 checks. Write 2 checks for $500 and then payable to whoever. It doesn't matter as long as it's somewhere you don't want it to go, basically. So in my case, I just wrote it out to my accountability partner. But you can also write it out to charity. Right? It doesn't have to be to anyone. It doesn't have to be to your accountability partner. It could be to somewhere you don't want it to go. Like if you're a Democrat, you could write the check out to the Republican Party. Right? If you're a Republican, you could write the check out to the Democratic Party. Hi, Bulka74. You just have to write the check out to wherever. Like I said, someone's laughing. Yeah, it's true. It's funny. But it just has to go somewhere you don't want it to go, okay? It doesn't have to be your accountability partner. Like I said, it could be charity. It could be wherever, all right? Write out 2 checks for $500. Now, for you, it's whatever amount, okay? For me, it was $500. Johnson's like, that would work for sure. Yeah, so I wrote out the check. Hi, Sergey. 2 checks for $500. And then I had to find my accountability partner. And at the time, I was in a network marketing company. That's where I met this coach. And we were sitting at this network marketing event, and I was sitting down. And we had to pair up with the people next to us. So the person, they're like, what is your goal? What do you need? So I looked at my partner, and I was like, I need an accountability partner to get me to wake up every morning. And he's like, I'll do it. It's like that. I knew the guy. You know, he wasn't a stranger, but it's like, oh, that was easy. So, and he's been my accountability partner for the last 1.5 years. He's been really good. So, and he also has me. So what happened was I gave him the checks, and he doesn't live in Hawaii. At the time he lived in Maryland. Okay. So he took my 2 checks, went to Maryland, and I would text him every morning when I woke up. All right. I would text him and I'd say, I woke up, I'm awake, you know, hi, Adrian, AZ. That was the way that I would report to him every morning, that I woke up in time to do my business. So I'd be like, I'm awake. I like this. I'm glad I dropped in. I'm glad you dropped in too, Johnson. Definitely subscribe to my channel. I always give good content. All right. So just swipe to the right, subscribe. Hi, Texas K9. So what happened was I gave him the 2 checks, and I would text him every morning. I'm awake, right? The first morning I didn't wake up was because I shut my phone off because I was like angry with my son or something. Good morning. Hi, SM33. Hi, Kelvin. So I shut my phone off because I was angry with my son for something, and I forgot to turn it back on. And that's my alarm clock. So I didn't wake up. And I was like, oh, crap. You know, I woke up like freaking out. I didn't wake up. You know, I have to pay $500. My accountability partner actually let me go on the first time. Now, he doesn't have to do that. You know, you guys don't have to let people go on the first time. But he did. He was like, it's okay. You know, but next time you'll do it. And then I kept checking in. But there finally was another time. I did this for over 1 year, okay? Checking in to wake up early. Accountability, yes. So finally, there was another time I didn't wake up, and then he cashed the check in, and it really hurt. $500. What quick question? What websites would I go to for your past posts? My past posts, the website is yesfinanciallyfree.com. Hi, Honer 4447. Welcome. Yesfinanciallyfree.com. Hi, Diario. You can go there for all past trainings I've done. You're giving me good ideas. Guess I'll use it with my daughter in college. Yeah, you're welcome. This is from a very successful life coach, and it works. So I did wake up, okay? This did motivate me to wake up, all right? And I paid him twice. I actually paid my accountability partner $1,000, if you can believe it. It's insane. Oh my God. But that's how much I really, really, really freaking wanted this business to take off. Okay. If you guys understand. Now, as you see, I'm still here. I started with him about a year and a half ago. I'm in Hawaii, if you're wondering where I am. In my condo. Excuse me. It's still dark outside. It's so early. So it really did motivate me to wake up in the morning. I did do internet marketing. I did grow my business to the point where I quit my job and now I do my business. It's my only income. So it helped me a lot, okay? And I knew at the time, because I had so much training, I'd come to the point where I knew if I just implemented it, I would be successful. Now, I don't know where you are on your journey and what goal you have, but there probably is the next step that you know you have to take. If you need help with it, I highly recommend you get an accountability partner. Nothing to see here, join. Welcome. Now, you don't have to mutually be accountable to each other, but you can, all right? So in return for your accountability partner, Hickam, hey Hickam, yes. Harun, welcome. So, sorry, someone's telling me that about Hawaii. So let's go back. So your accountability, thanks for the hearts. Your accountability partner can also, you can also keep them accountable. So you can trade if you like. One person told me you should trade. It's better to trade. Another leader in my company. So, but the life coach didn't say you had to. So it's not required, all right? But it would be beneficial if you both traded. So what happened was later on, about a year into it, a little over a year, actually a year and a half into it, my accountability partner and I had a discussion, and I changed what I wanted to be accountable for because now I don't work a job anymore, yeah? I don't work that job, I quit. Now I'm a full-time mom and a part-time entrepreneur, and I don't have to work a job. Thank God, hallelujah. So I don't need to wake up so early anymore, right? Hi, Parker138. And that actually, because I don't have to wake up so early, because I don't have this job, I'm actually much healthier. If you actually go on my blog and look at prior webinars, half the time I'm sick because I'm not getting enough sleep, you know? How did you choose your accountability partner? Oh, I went over that story, but it can be anybody. Just talk to your friends. I happened to find a friend at a network marketing event who was sitting next to me who happened to agree to it. But whatever works for you guys, it might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might be a business colleague who's supporting your goal. You know, maybe they really want you to lose, maybe they know you want to lose weight and they work at the desk next to you, who knows? It can be anyone that you think can really, but they have to really hold you accountable. They can't be like, oh, you know, I don't want to cash a check or whatever. It doesn't have to be a check either, okay? The pain or the pleasure. So that was a pain method. A pleasure method might be that you give them a check, a cashier's check, not just a check, but a cashier's check. So you take the money out in advance, and then if you make your goal, they will give you the money as a reward, okay? Or it might not be a check. It might be something else. It doesn't have to be money, guys. It just has to be something you really want or you really don't want to lose, all right? Your accountability partner will hold on to the reward or the punishment. And if you follow through on your goals and it's a reward based with a timeline, they can give you the reward. If you don't follow through and it's a pain-based accountability goal, then they will, They will cash out the check or take away whatever it is or consume it, whatever, I don't know. So you can be creative and figure out what will work for you. Basically, you need to find an accountability partner, have a goal, and do this. So with me and my accountability, that's pretty cool. I've never heard of this method. I'm glad you like the method. I had never heard of it either. This life coach taught it to me. I was in dire need. I'll tell you, I really wanted to quit my job and get my business going. So he helped me a lot. Okay, hi Forex9. So what ended up happening later on after about a year, been dragging my feet since retiring from U.S. Air Force 3 years ago. Okay, well then now's the time, you know, get an accountability partner and whoop, whoop, kick your goals in the ass, right? So anyway, get your goals. So my accountability partner and I renegotiated our relationship about 3 months ago because he's been helping me for over a year, okay, a year and a half. So maybe even longer, like a long time now. So finally I was like, I don't need to wake up early anymore. You know, I don't work a job. I don't have to wake up early. So let's change my goal. So now I have to do 1 hour of marketing. Okay. It doesn't matter what time I do it. as long as I do it and I report to him in an email every day of what time to what time I did it and a brief description of what marketing I did. So like after this webinar, right, I'm going to email my accountability partner and I'm going to tell him, check in for January 31st. I did my marketing webinar on accountability, you know, and that was my 1 hour of marketing, right? And then I, you know, and I told you guys about my blog, so you know how to find me, you know, and you can ask me questions. And if you did decide to hire me to help you become financially free, you know how to get in touch with me, right? So this is my 1 hour of marketing. I would check in with him right after I'm done, and I will tell him I did my 1 hour of marketing, okay? So that's how it works. Now for him, he actually wanted me to hold him accountable. I asked him, I'm like, is there something I can help you with? He actually joined a company where they teach you Forex. So I know Forex Land joined, I don't know if you're still here, but he joined a company where they do Forex trading and he wanted to learn how to do Forex. And he joined this company. They had all these, he had a whole training program with videos and, you know, all these things going on. And he wasn't doing it. He was paying this monthly subscription to learn Forex trading, wasn't learning anything because he wasn't spending any time. So I was like, I can help you out. So we discussed it, and he decided, since he's actually currently on unemployment, he got laid off, and he's in between, and he wants to see if he can make something else work, right? So he started looking to Forex. And he's like, I can do it for 4 hours a day, right? Because he's single, unemployed. He's got more time than I do. I'm a mom. You know, I have a 4-year-old I like to spend time with. My husband, I do other things for my business, okay? But him, he's single. He doesn't got kids, you know, 4 hours a day doing Forex trading. And that means I will watch training videos, or I will do some trading, or I will discuss with, you know, I'll just work on that business for 4 hours a day. I'm like, okay, hi, Aladia, welcome. So he has to check in as well. He has to email me, check in January 31st. So today he's going to check in to me, right? For him, he put $250 on the line. He's also motivated by pain. So if he does not check in to me, he has to pay $250. All right. And right now, the way we do it, we pay each other, but you don't have to do it that way. Like I said, you could pay a charity, you could pay somewhere you don't want. Like some people, if you don't like guns, right? If you're very anti-guns, then you could make your checks out to the National Rifle Association, so that you're like, oh my God, if I don't follow through, I'm going to be paying the National Rifle Association money, right? Somebody just gave me a ton of hearts. Okay, Tosi, welcome. So thank you for the heart. But you don't have to make your checks to each other. It could be to anybody. That's definitely a motivator, losing money. Yeah. So you're motivated by pain. Now, some people are not motivated by pain. Like I said, my husband's motivated by pleasure. So let's say he gave me $100 or something, and he's like, if I make my goal, give me my $100, you know, and that would be motivated by pleasure. So you have to think about it. You know, how can I make this so that I want to make this goal happen? What can I give my accountability partner to make me motivated? All right. So that's basically how you do it. You have to figure out, are you motivated by pain or pleasure? What do you want your pain or pleasure to be? Get an accountability partner, figure out what your goal is, and find out how to stay accountable. How do you check in? Hi, Bruiser1257. So what I did was in the beginning, I would text when I woke up. And now that my goal is different, I email my check-in every day to my partner. So you need a partner who's actually cares enough about you to check if you're checking in, okay? So you need a partner who's kind of on it, you know? You need a partner who will take the pain and pleasure, and you have to be a big enough adult to let them do that, okay? Don't get pissed off and all. You know, you have to be accountable. Hi, PL, welcome. So if that sounds good to you, then go for it. Use my method. It works for me. It really makes me do what I say I will do. I really do an hour of marketing every weekday because of this relationship I created with my accountability partner. We've been together helping each other for almost 2 years now. And him, on his side, he wanted me to help him become accountable to do 4 hours of Forex training a day, right? Ever since we started, he has done 4 hours of Forex training every day, every weekday. Hi, Signor Mussolini, welcome. And now he knows how to do it. He's very excited. He says he makes more money than he loses. He's only been doing it for about 3 months now, but it's like changed his life. You know, people are following him. He's got a little team because it's kind of I don't know if it's network marketing or affiliate marketing, but he's got a little team under him. Honolulu, yeah. Hi, Ahmet, welcome. So it's working for him as well. He is doing his 4 hours of Forex trading. He checks in with me. He's very motivated. He didn't check in once, and I gave him a buy, and then he didn't check in a second time, and he had to pay the $250. Mo, welcome. Okay, so that's it for today. I want to thank you for being here. If you want to learn more about other trainings I do, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. Now, if you're on Instagram, just click the link in my profile. If you're on Facebook, click the link in my profile. If you are on Periscope, go ahead and go to my profile. There's probably a link there. Follow me on Periscope. And same with YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, all right? And go to my blog, all right? It's real easy. It's kind of long. Yes, Y-E-S, financially, all right? So you got to spell it financially, Financially, free, Free.com. So yes, financiallyfree.com. If you go there, put in your first name and your email on the right side. There's this email list. Thank you very much. So sweet of you. Thank you. Go to the right side, put in your name and your email, and then you get on my email list, and I will email you when I do trainings. And they're always really good. I always put a lot of good content. My focus is on becoming financially free. Okay, so you have more free time to spend with your family, like I do with my son and my husband, you know, go on date nights and have more vacations and, you know, things like that. So that's my focus, all right? But I also talk about personal growth and things like this, accountability. Kind of like Dave Ramsey, kind of. I've never ever seen Dave Ramsey. I've heard about him because one of my cousins follows Dave Ramsey's system. And I heard someone else tell me they follow me and Dave Ramsey on Periscope. Just like interesting. But anyway, so go ahead and follow me. I guess I'm the girl version. Everyone has their own personality. But anyways, I will see you all next week if you decide to jump back on. Thank you so much for being on live today. Aloha, everyone, and bye. Have a great day. Aloha. Are you the girl that talked about dividend yielding stocks? That's me. I talk about that because that's where most of my passive income comes from these days. Awesome video. You're welcome, sweeties. And I will see you all next week. Aloha. Bye, guys. Thanks for being a fan of YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're watching from the blog, really appreciate you. And share this with your friends and family, whoever you think might be interested in financial freedom. These trainings are all free. They're here to give you great value. Aloha.